What's up with the squad? Back with another video. Y'all see it in the title is going down. Make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. Y'all see it in the title. Not gonna lie, I seen this. I think it was like last week. I think last week they said that former President Biden as well as Jill Biden, and stay tuned. I think tomorrow I'm going to drop the second part. You know, when Jill Biden comes on the show. But when I say because they had like 4 parts on the Views channel. But when I say this probably is going to be, I was literally waiting on this one. This is going to be hilarious. I'm telling y'all.
Mr. President, last time you were here was a little over a month before the election, and you had made the selfless and very difficult decision, I'm sure, to step aside. And Democrats were feeling optimistic about the vice president's chances of winning the presidency. But then election night came, and it was like 2016 all over again. Yeah. So why do you think the vice president lost, and were you surprised?
No. I wasn't surprised, not because I didn't think the vice president was the most qualified person to be president. She is. She's qualified to be president of the United States of America. Right. But I was surprised. I wasn't surprised because they went the route of the sexist route, the whole route. I mean, this is a woman. She's this. She's that. I mean, it really. I've never seen quite as successful and a consistent campaign undercutting the notion that a woman couldn't lead the country and a woman of mixed race.
Yeah.
And
that's what he's saying is because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel like what it is. I'm gonna lay it out right here. Kamala, she don't have it there. You know what I mean? She doesn't have it there. And what I mean by that, and I'm trying to be nice about it. I'm trying to be nice. Kamala isn't all the way there, especially to be no president. Kamala, I wouldn't even trust Kamala. Like, and this is all. I know y'all probably at home, like you overdoing it. I wouldn't trust Kamala to run as a not even a GM, as a manager of McDonald's. I couldn't even. It's just a simple fact, bro. That Kamala, and I'm surprised that people actually hire her. When I hear her talk, when I see the things that she says, a lot of it doesn't make sense. And I don't see how people actually took time out of their day. Just hear me out. I don't see how people took time out of their day, drove to wherever they needed to go to vote, got out their car, walked into the building, and voted for Kamala Harris. Honestly, I don't understand it. I really do not understand it. And for him to blame it on those things is very insane. The things that she did. And then they want to throw race into everything. They want to throw race into everything. When you come and look at the Views videos and stuff like that, of course you're going to get things about race off bat. And my thing is, when it comes to Kamala Harris, bro, this is me being, she's not black. Stop throwing this race thing, this, that, and the other. Kamala lied about the way that she acted, the way that she carried herself, the way that she carried her campaign. That's the reasons on why she lost. Those are the reasons. So for people to sit, so for former President Biden especially, and honestly, I'm not even gonna say that I'm surprised he said that. We're talking about former President Biden. Come on, y'all.
And they played that to a fairly well. In addition to that, one of the things happened, if you notice, and I'm going to be shorter, okay? I promise. Okay. She said, "Don't be Joe Biden. Be short."
I said that to him.
Anyway, make a long story short. All kidding aside, think about it. Liberal democracies all across America, all across the world, lost last time.
Yeah.
All across America. I think we underestimate the phenomenal negative impact that COVID had and the pandemic had on people, on attitudes, on optimism, on a whole range of things. So I was very disappointed, but I wasn't surprised. The only thing that surprised me is the excess to which they've gone in some of the attacks they've made.
Yeah. Well, when was the last time you spoke with the vice president, and has she talked to you about what she wants to do next? Sought any advice? Maybe governor?
Yesterday, I talk to her frequently. We stay in touch, number one. Number two, she's sought my opinion. I'm not going to tell you what it is. She's making
What to wear to the Met Gala.
That's exactly right. No, but all kidding aside, she's got a difficult decision to make about what she's going to do.
Yeah.
I hope she stays fully engaged. I think she's first rate. But we have a lot of really good candidates as well. So I'm optimistic. I'm not pessimistic about the future.
Well, Mr.
He
President,
said it. He said it's other candidates as well. Hold on.
First rate. But we have a lot of really good candidates as well. So
Kamala, I feel like even with Biden saying this, I honestly don't see just how everything is going, how the people in California is looking and what they're seeing. They don't want Kamala. They honestly don't want Kamala. And then on top of that, y'all obviously seen that people definitely don't want. And I honestly feel like even the people that voted for Kamala are slowly starting to realize. And I feel like I'm going to be 100 with y'all, bro. I feel like it was already there. The same people. I don't see anybody talking about Kamala anymore. And that tells you something. It really tells you something, bro. You know, I've obviously seen when it comes to Trump, when it comes to even Obama, Kamala is literally very irrelevant. Very irrelevant. I haven't seen anything. Actually, I think I have. I think I seen one video of Kamala. She was speak word salad. It was the recent. It was a recent video. I forgot where she was, but it was horrible again. And it just goes to show you that people really didn't care so much of Kamala. They looked at race. They looked at she had this rapper. She had this dancer. This. She was with Oprah. She's, tried to push this whole, this black woman movement. But I feel like, honestly, people didn't really care for Kamala. People didn't really care for Kamala deep down. I'm telling y'all, bro. It was just one of those things. Obviously, Joe Biden, and for the people that supported Joe Biden, they just threw her in there. They just threw Kamala in there. So, okay, that's what we got. I'm telling y'all, bro. Like, this is...
I'm optimistic. I'm not
joke.
Pessimistic about the future.
Well, Mr. President, you had previously said that you thought that you would have won. Since then, Donald Trump won all the battleground states and made inroads with almost every major demographic, from working class voters to Hispanic men to black men. Knowing what you know now, do you think you would have beat him?
Yeah, he's still got 7 million fewer votes.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of people didn't show
There's
up.
no way this man thinks in his right mind that he was gonna win. Like, there's
You
no
would
way.
have beat him.
Yeah, he's still got 7 million fewer votes.
Yes.
Okay. A lot of people didn't show up. Number one.
Come on, Joe.
Number
No.
two, they're very close in those toss-up states. It was it wasn't a slam dunk, and so look. Every time I've been on the show, which I've been fortunate to be on more than once. Thanks for having me. Is that we talk? You guys don't focus on as much, and I think it's good on polling numbers. But let me put it this way.
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. Dana got turned on the subtitles. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I ain't even trying to be funny, bro. Like, I don't really understand. Like, he mumbles so much that, like,
more than once. Thanks for having me. Is that we talk? You guys don't focus on as much, and I think it's good on polling numbers. But let me put it this way: he's had the worst 100 days any president's ever had.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I would
man, Trump doing the thing, bro. I don't know what people. I don't.
not say
That's crazy, bro.
honesty's been a strong point.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Mr. President, some have even argued that leaving the race and endorsing your Vice President Harris, over 100 days before the election hampered her campaign.
Well,
What do you say to those critics?
I say number one, that there were still 6 full months. She was in every aspect, every decision I made. every decision we made. And I don't think
and y'all hearing what he said? This is not. Listen, look at this dude falling asleep. Bro, y'all heard what he just said. Every decision, everything. So when it comes down to it, all those people that's talking about, oh, Kamala Harris, she didn't have any say so, and she didn't do this, and she didn't do that, and she couldn't be here, and she wasn't there when Biden did this, and this is what the second or third time Biden himself has said this. But you got a million people talking about, oh, Kamala Harris, she was just the vice president. She couldn't do this, and she couldn't be in this conversation, and man. Get out of here with that. Like, be real with yourselves.
Sound the wrong way. I don't think anybody thought we'd be successful as we were. I don't think anybody thought we'd pass the Recovery Act. I don't think anybody thought we'd have. I don't think anybody thought we'd be successful as we were. I don't think anybody thought we'd pass the Recovery Act. I don't think anybody thought we'd deal with CHIPS and Science Act. I don't think anybody think we'd have all we got done in a close race. Think about it. We got more major legislation passed to fundamentally.
Y'all hearing what this man is saying?
We deal with CHIPS and Science Act. I don't think anybody think we'd have all we got done in a close race. Think about it. We got more major legislation passed to fundamentally change the direction of the country than any president has in a long, long time.
Decades.
And so we're in a situation where we came to office and we agreed on two things. One, I was sick and tired of trickle-down economics. And my dad used to say, not a whole lot trickle down on his kitchen table. And so we built the economy from the middle out and the bottom up. The strongest economy in the world when we left. That's not hyperbole. That's a fact.
The envy of the world,
we created more jobs in one term than any president has in American history. I mean, so my point is that we had a very successful effort to change the direction of the country, and we did. And she was every single part of that. She wasn't, it wasn't like she was a bias. And look, what I realized is.
And he's choking. Bro, y'all, Biden is all the way, man, I'm telling y'all. Didn't this man choking?
And we did.
That's how I know you lying. You sitting there choking on something.
To change the direction of the country, and we did. And she was every single part of that. She wasn't, it wasn't like she
like caught a fly or something.
Was a bias. And look, what I realized is, I was a vice president once. And it's a really, you are an integral part. I was with Barack. He was a great president. But, I just think that it was a very tough year across the board. But look what's happened in the meantime.
Yeah. Well, let me just follow up with this, because when the vice president was here, I asked her if she.
I'm sorry I'm looking like this, y'all. I'm honestly just trying to figure out why they got this man on here. Like, this is really insane. I feel like it's really insane, bro. I feel like Biden just needs to. I feel like he just needs to take care of himself. I seen a comment. I'm not gonna say that comment. Never mind. I feel like it is messed up. I seen a comment. I gotta say it now because y'all gonna be trying to figure out. I seen a comment. Somebody said either Biden needs to go into a nursing home or jail. I seen that comment, and I've been thinking on it all day. I wasn't gonna say it in the video, but I had to. After seeing this, after seeing what he's talking about, and seeing how he's talking, it's not it. It's not there. The things that he's been saying, it's not there. They're talking about successful. You had the price of gas. You had when I talk about literally horrible when it comes to immigrants. So many things down the line, and he said it was successful. I find that extremely hard to believe, y'all.
When the vice president was here, I asked her if she would have done something differently than your administration over the past 4 years. And because of all the successes that your administration had, I think her response was, there is not a thing that comes to mind. Now, that answer was weaponized against her. And there has been some reporting that you encouraged her for there to be no daylight between the two of you. First, is that true? And do you think in retrospect that she should have tried to differentiate all the wins that your administration had?
Well, look, first of all, I did not advise her to say that, number one. Like I said, I was vice president. I understand the role, number one. Number two, I think she was talking about,
it's not no I think, bro. This is what kills me about when it comes to The View and when it comes to, I ain't even gonna say The View. When it comes to anybody on the left, I'm telling y'all, bro. She said what she said. That's what she meant. Ain't nobody trying to weaponize. Kamala said it herself, and that's it. That's it, and that's all. She messed up. Stop bringing. My thing is, take accountability, bro. She said this. She meant it by that. Now they're trying to switch it up on how she meant it to save Kamala. It's over. Everybody's seen it. She said what she said. It wasn't no slip up. That's honestly what she meant, what she was thinking, and what she wanted to say, and she said it. Come on, y'all.
I think she was talking about wouldn't have changed the successes we've had. Not opposed to that we wouldn't change anything at all. She has to be her own person. And she was. She was. And so I think that was used in a way that is contrary to what she meant by when she said that. And I think that, she was part of every success we had. We'd argue like hell, by the way. No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
We sit and say, well, what about this provision? No, Joe, I don't like that. Well, anyway, we worked it out. It was a mutual.
What did this man just say?
We'd argue like hell, by the way.
That's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
We sit and say, well, what about this provision? No, Joe, I don't like that. Well, anyway, we worked it out.
Bro, I better not see nobody talking about they miss Joe in the White House. I better not see nobody talking about Joe is okay. I better not see nobody in my comments talking about Joe is doing fine. He didn't have a decline. I better not see none of that. Did y'all just see what just happened here? First of all, I don't know what that cough was earlier. That threw me off. It threw me all the way off. I don't know if he caught a fly. I don't know if he was choking on the coffee or the water they gave him. I don't know what it was, but that was very that was interesting. Then on top of that, what is this?
We argue like hell, by the way. No, that's good.
Yeah.
We sit and say, well, what about this provision? No, Joe, I don't like that. Well, anyway, we worked it out.
No, man.
It was a mutual thing. But like I said, I'll lay you 8-5 if when that election started, I told you we were going to get any of that done. None of you would have thought it happened.
Yeah.
Not because negative. I mean, it was anyway. As they say in Southern, we've done pretty good.
Are y'all not seeing this?
Done.
I ain't even gonna lie, it's dang near sad, bro. Like, I know I'm laughing, I'm sorry, but like, this is not it. I blame. I ain't even gonna lie. I want to put the full blame on The View, ABC. I want to put the full blame on Jill, and Joe's family for putting this man like it. He's literally making himself. They ain't even gonna say make. I don't even know if Joe is there. You know what I mean? Like, me being honest. Like, just look at this.
None of you would have thought it happened.
Yeah.
Not because negative. I mean, it was anyway.
No. And then Jasmine Crockett want to go and talking about Trump mental decline and they need to test Trump. Trump ain't doing none of this, bro. Trump is making moves, doing what he need. Do y'all see? I'm sorry, I'm playing this back to back to back, but I'm just saying, do y'all see this, bro?
None of you would have thought it happened.
Yeah.
Not because negative. I mean, it was anyway.
Nah. I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all comments and thoughts down below. Definitely appreciate y'all. I have to end this video because I don't even want to say nothing out the way. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know why he got on here and lied. But again, I'm not surprised because I just feel like he's he's not there. You know what I mean? Dang, that's wild. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Definitely stay tuned for the next video. Definitely a banger. When I say it's a banger, it definitely is a banger. That's why I left it to be the second video dropping today. Make sure y'all stay tuned. Catch y'all next one.